Howdy everyone. It is the day before I leave for Vicla's. So, what am I doing? Getting my bike ready. Now, I started hooking in on this last night. It's already had a wash. I've started wet sanding the back guard. It's 2000 grit. And we've done a little bit of polishing on the lower half of the forks here. And I've gotten rid of the decals on the tank, as well as removing the front guard seat and the whole center console. Alrighty, so I'm pretty sure I don't have to explain to you guys how to wash a bike. And if you do need a how-to, just head over to the Mob Detailing on TikTok. I've done plenty of videos on washing and prepping a bike. So, bike's washed, rear guard is partially wet sanded. We've got a lot of the parts stripped down at the moment, front guard's off of it. And what I pretty much want to do at the moment, I want to finish wet sanding the rear guard, which I'm doing in 2000 grit. And then I'm going to paint correct the rear guard, because the way I have to do this is I drop one fender stay, I'll wet sand this side, correct this side, bolt fender stay back on, and then drop the other fender stay off. It just saves me undoing all my wiring and everything. Because the wiring in the back of this has all been tidied up and it's an absolute pain in the ass to pull apart and put back together. It's very tedious and normally results in me taking the whole guard off the bike altogether. So, pain in my ass, don't want to do that. So I drop one side, do it, then drop the other side. So let's hook in. Rightio, so I'm now going to use a rotary buff to get rid of all of this. I haven't worried too much about in here because obviously a fender stay covers it. I don't want to do more than I have to. But this is what we're using. I've got a Shine Mate. We've got a 1-inch head. And we're pretty much just going to massage our way around this. Tidy up all around where this fender stay goes. Now, I'll pretty much do up to this line here. And then we will hit this section with a DA as well. So that way it's refined. Bolt the fender stay back on, and then I can move over to the other side, do the other side. It's pretty much the exact same, mirror it, and then that leaves me to focus on the centers and this whale tail. So let's look in. Rightio, so I've hit most of this with a little 1-inch rotary right around here. And as you can see, we've got a pretty smooth finish. We're just going to chase those holograms out, which are obviously made by the rotary. We're going to hit that with a D8 now. And then we can bolt the fender stay back up and focus on the other side. But the colour on this is really popping nicely. We got rid of most of the orange peel in it. You'll see it looks peely through the centre there with the fender stay bolts on, because obviously I haven't focused on that. But up above from that is nice and flat. So let's get the DA out, get rid of those swirls, and then we can bolt the fender stay back on. Alrighty, so here we are after a quick hit with DA. As you can see, not a single mark left behind. Gorgeous. Just for reference, here's my fender stay bolts before. And this is what it looks like after. Just for comparison. Big difference. It's the little things that count. So the rear end of the bike's all done. I've paint corrected the tank as well. The guard's pretty much done. I'll just go to the front half of the guard, but we're going to bolt it back on. The forks are all polished. And then, yeah, it's pretty much ceramic coat it, reassemble it, and she's ready to roll. And there it is, the final product. So we've paint corrected it, ceramic coated it, cleaned up all the chromes. I'll just got to give it a good dust down pretty much. We've got the new decals on. This thing is looking cracker and ready to roll. That dovetail came up absolutely gorgeous. Ready to roll first thing in the morning.